Greetings, Luminous One. My name is Alicia, Intergalactic Illuminatrix, and the co-creatrix force behind Crystalline Ascension. So this is raw, real, and out of this world. This is the revolution of illumination. So welcome to the remembrance. The topic expression is the fall of the Lightworker template and the rise of the Illuminatrix. And this is for the ones who feel like they never fully fit the Lightworker mold or template, because we've been taught, especially as Lightworkers, to work on the outer world, to heal the planet, to fix the collective, to clear the grids, anchor the codes, work with the light, for the light, in the light, right? To always be doing. And it really is beautiful until it becomes another matrix program, another template, another identity, another loop keeping you doing instead of being, right? But what if you stop working the light and started being the illumination? This is the revolution. This is the evolution and the end of spiritual labor, moving from a light worker to LightBEing, from the fixer to the witness, from the healer of the earth and spiritual labor to divine embodiment and being the living embodiment of heaven on earth now. So here's what I really mean. So maybe you're a light worker, a healer, a frequency mentor, a spiritual coach, or maybe even an entrepreneur, and you've built a practice. You hold a powerful space. You've maybe studied the quantum, channeled the codes, done the inner child healing. Maybe you've cleared the lineages, activated grids, served your clients very deeply and profoundly. Maybe you've spent years doing the work, spiritual, energetic, ancestral, multidimensional, right? You've maybe created courses, written content, hosted retreats, maybe even led entire movements, and yet there's still this quiet feeling inside of you that's something still incomplete, something still feels off, that no matter how much you clear or fix yourself, your field or the earth, there's always something else to do. There's always something more. And this is where it gets to flip, right? What if the earth isn't broken? What if your clients aren't problems to solve? What if you don't need to clear another thing, but simply illuminate more of who you truly are? What if all the wars, all the wounds, all the distortions you see out there are simply reflections and calling you back into deeper wholeness within yourself? Because from my awareness, without judgment, of course, I now observe many light workers working, I guess you could say, backwards. And I was doing this too, right? Fixing what I see or they see physically instead of illuminating, going within, illuminating what is already within oneself, which is everything. Because every place you are called to light work on earth that you witness with your physical eyes or in the unseen, that something is wrong or that needs fixing, it needs realignment, working on it. Yet all you had to really do is acknowledge, witness, and honor that consciousness within oneself or within the earth, which then organically ignites it into the now reality, being. So all you got to do is be in the presence and witness the unfolding. So this is the realization I had one day when even I had just completed illuminating a technology within us. And when I walked upon Earth within my outer reality, and Earth said, I remember you. And that hit hard, right? To know that I had just remembered a part of myself, and my outer reality instantly reflected without me doing anything. So from there, in the unseen, I witnessed the unfolding of the exact same technology come alive on Earth. Because When you become the illumination, you don't need to constantly work the light. You get to breathe, you walk, you witness, you radiate. And the world reorganizes around your embodiment. You don't force or technically create heaven onto earth, but I'll save that for another time about creating. But you become, or a more aligned word is that you remember that you are the frequency and heaven meets you here, right? And this isn't bypassing. To me, from my awareness, this is true embodiment. This is the dismantling of the old spiritual systems, templates disguised as service, as struggle, where light workers unknowingly keep recreating sort of like that savior template, where service becomes a sacrifice, helping becomes sort of a form of control, and fixing becomes a form of fear. And this is a call to the ones who know deep within their bones that there's another way, a new way, a luxurious way, a way for the sacred feminine now. So this is to the healer who is tired of that spiritual grind, to the coach who's maybe carrying everyone, to the intuitive leader who's wondering why that magic still feels like a job, and to the energy workers who's ready to stop holding it all and start illuminating it all, being it all. And to the trailblazer who's been trying to save the world and is starting to realize that maybe it's time to remember myself instead. And to the light worker who knows that you didn't come here to save or fix the earth, that you came here to walk as the embodied spirit, as consciousness, as the living God, as the legacy of the source blueprint. Because we as the crystalline women are the omniversal illuminatrix, are the luminaries or the luminary leaders of New Earth, as we are New Earth. We are heaven on earth. We don't work the light anymore. We be the illumination. We embody the divine. We walk as heaven on earth. So thank you for sharing this space with me. There is so much more I feel to speak into, because this is truly only one facet, one layer of what it means to be a light worker in this evolving era. And more transmissions may come. A new offering may soon be birthed. But when I feel the call, I'll come and return to speak some more about this. But until then, our membership space, Crystalline Home, is just that. It really is a beautiful beginning point or continuing point, a sanctuary for your consciousness, illumination, for living your purpose, embodying your power, and being a living legacy in the real time, in the now. Daily transmissions and a gorgeous sisterhood. But a reminder, you're not here to do more. You're here to become fully who you truly are. And that really changes everything.